Greenwich Armour Project, Articulation of the Arms. By the late 16th century, the articulation of an arm harness had been pretty much standard for about 200 years. With a set of lames, usually one above and one below the elbow cop, these lames are pivoted on loose rivets. These rivets need to be precisely placed so that the joint articulates freely but does not cause the plates to gap. One improvement we see in the beginning of the 16th century is the upper cannon being attached to the rest of the arm via a turning joint, very much like our helmet. This gives the arm a freer range of rotation while keeping the upper cannon in a relatively fixed position. The Greenwich adds another feature to the upper cannon by breaking it up into 4 separate plates instead of a single plate. These plates have 2 methods of articulation. First, there are 2 leathers that function as springs and keep the plates spread apart, but allowing them to compress when needed. The inside of these plates is secured with loose rivets that allow the plates to pivot while keeping them close together. Without these pivoting rivets, if it was just on leathers, it would want to gap like the gorget does. This red velvet tab is used to secure the arm harness to your arming doublet. Another subtle articulation feature on this Greenwich armor are these additional articulated gussets on the inside of the elbow and at the wrist. These give greater coverage to the wearer, but keep the freedom of movement because they'll flex out of the way. While they look like straightforward pivots, they have a clever hidden feature. The ends of these plates have a slight twist that causes them to bind slightly when compressed. This makes the small plates want to spring back into their open position when pressure is released. This way, you get the maximum amount of protection, but they'll easily move out of the way and return to their original position when your arm opens back up. The lower cannon of the arm needs to fit close to the forearm, so in order to put it on, it needs to open. This is done by swinging the sneck hook out of the way to unlock the pin. The lower cannon can now be flexed inward to disengage this pin. You can now swing open the cannon and put it on your arm. Once on, you reverse the process. So that is the articulation used on a Greenwich arm harness. For other content on the Greenwich Armour Project, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching.